The office of the dictatorship kind of hit its high water mark with Sulla, and then it had kind of gone out of power for a while. And just so everybody's aware, Marius and Sulla were kind of the two precursors to Rome, to Caesar. They went back and forth a little bit, rivals. Sulla came in, reorganized the whole elected path for Roman aristocracy. You had to get, what was it called? The cursus honorum you had to go
Uh-huh.
through. And then he was going to be dictator for life, but he abdicated his power and wrote some memoirs and then died. And Caesar could never figure out why he gave up all that power, which then gives us Caesar.
Yeah, Sulla is sort of remarkable. Exactly as you said, he comes to power in just the most violent, appalling civil war. I mean, there are these vivid descriptions of people carrying heads and pikes around the Capitol after he takes the city, and the vengeance that he exacted on his opponents was merciless. He did these things that we call prescriptions, which is basically state sanctioned executions. His political enemies went on the list, but also just random rich people because he was like, oh, I have a lot of veterans now that did some really bad stuff for me. I need money fast. Let's just kill some rich people. So it's a really sort of violent, terrifying period. Calls himself the dictator, changes the nature of it by making himself dictator for life, sort of stripping it of that failsafe that it's always come with. But exactly like you said, he comes to power, rearranges the political system, and then retires, steps aside, dies, probably very terrible death, it sounds like, of perhaps alcohol poisoning. Although one biographer tells us that he was eaten by maggots from the inside out because his character was so bad. So it's a little ancient medicine for you. But yeah, so he abused the dictatorship, but not as much as he could have. And Caesar looks at that and says, well, yeah, why didn't you stick around and change some more things? And of course, when he tries to do that, it does not end super well for him.